Alright, looks like we're going to need a new roof soon, so if you have an interest in quoting roofing, we've got an AC unit that somebody's been trying to get into here, so I don't like it looking like that because it invites a little bit more work to get it the rest of the way out. Let's get a block there on the top of the steps. I want those steps painted, and that is actually a well. If you can, maybe, I don't know, pressure wash the whole house interior. It's going to be gutted, clean, empty. The front porch shouldn't have any furniture on it at all. And I pressure washed the entire exterior, cleaned the roof off. There is a leak on the chimney. I'd like repair on that. We've got to have 8 steps here running down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the brick on the bottom, so we might want to take it to 9. Let's run a 7, roughly 7 to 11 rise to run. Take off the 2 by 12 edges, and we can still attach to these guys. They're firm. I don't know about the bottom right. It looks like it's kind of hanging off a little bit, but let's try to make what we have work. Also, the bank is hanging out a little bit there. So anyhow, I don't want to do massive bank work, but it looks like we're getting to the point. So if you can give me a quote to help me with that. I'm going to have yard guys come up here again. I'd like them get rid of the leaves. If you see any debris like that can, the igloo, and I see some pieces of white debris back there. If you would please remove those as well. On the other side, we need a window installed on the back left, double hung, double pane. I don't want any gas fill, no argon, no low E. And pull that AC unit out, remove that crank window and replace it. If anything's still here, like those chairs, you're welcome to them if you want them. Gutters obviously need to be cleaned. We have trees coming out of them that are approximately 2 feet tall. If you find any exterior road rot, please make a note of it. Get me a quote on that as well. Cleaning this guy off. This was a little quick fix my dad put together. This glass is broken on this window. Bottom pane would need to be removed and replaced. There's a chance you can't find that because it is a crank window. If you've got a line on the cleaning crew, get me a name and number. Obviously this is not prepared for a tenant. All new flooring all the way around, interior paint, an awful lot of work on the prep, like that piece of tape coat, that piece of tape. I don't think any of the closets, here's the kitchen, has had the skim and mud tape coat done. There's a piece of tape coming off over there, so that's the kind of stuff. Just corner bead here on this exterior corner. Mud, prime and 2. Would prefer, my first choice is the Zinsser oil base, and if not, let's go back to Kills. Here's how I know it's leaking. We've got all kinds of tracks here, and it's a little bit of a long term because we're cracking. The separation of like that shoe, I'd like that. I don't know. I mean, here again, you're forced to nail into a concrete perimeter wall, so there's limitations. Maybe just caulk, but everything interior needs prime and 2 coat. I would not paint the cabinets. I would not paint any of the doors or the trim. There are 2 closets, 1 in each bedroom. It's not a stain grade trim. Prime and 2. Both closets need a tape, prime and 2. Bunch of gaps. Window coverings. They will probably be in here. Leave them. If they want to put anything on the cover on the windows, the tenant can do that. There's unfinished work here in the duct work as it passes through these wall cavities. If you can touch that up with some caulk and make it look better without a whole lot of stuff going on with it. Suggestions on floor coverings. This river floods. It doesn't flood often, but it does. So if we can make a wise choice, it's better. I was just going to call Lowe's and have them put 2 10 by 12 carpets, pull up what the existing is, Hall closet, again, tape coat, sand out, prime and 2. Master bedroom, if you can't help cracks like this going through the block, this closet is tape, prime and 2, and I would caulk seams like this just to ease it out. I do want this painted because you can see it's not stained, and I do not want anything that is stained gray that is stained painted, except for the bathroom door. The bathroom door's got a hole in it. You can put a metal mesh cover that you would use to do a drywall repair, and you're gonna have to paint that semi-gloss Sherwin-Williams super paint, super white. The tub surround has failed, and I know it's leaking water through lots of places. I may have to come in and take that out, and hardy backer and tile. If just throw out a quote to put hardy backer and tile up here, and I would put what green board. It used to be green board, now it's purple for the rest of the balance of this. But that's the next question: is you start tearing this stuff out, where do you stop? And you're gonna have to tear out all the way to here. I want all the wallpaper torn off, skim, prime with Zinsser, or kills water, and 2 coats. And I think that's the biggest part of the bathroom, because it looks, well, I don't like it looking bad, but I hate it failing. And if we're going to do this, obviously we're going to put in a new Delta faucet, since we're going to have the wall cavity torn out at I think they run about 168. And I think we can do a whole lot to the bathroom. If you have your what is it, the plastic surround, I'd like it to look nice, not that restaurant stuff. What do they call that? I can't remember. But anyhow, I think that might be it. Well, words on this door, I don't know how you get that off. Maybe some soap, but hall closet, don't paint the stain grade, and this has to be taped, drywalled out, prime and 2, and flooring. Let's look at the kitchen. I've got to have a backsplash. Give a quote on the replacement of the faucet, and let's get a deep well 8 to 10 inch sink. You'll have to replumb it. And how about a quote to replace this window? Not sure what size it is. That would probably run about 300 materials. And this door on the back side is seized. I would very much like to see if you could remove it, shave it down, and make it work. And if not, we'll have to replace it. Notice the carpeting, actually the vinyl is coming up, and bunches of places it's going to have to be removed and replaced. That's all I really see in here. If you guys have any suggestions on what we could do to the block that looks so much like block, like that corner right there, I'm all ears, because some places it doesn't look real bad, other places it does. Here's a hole where a refrigerator used to go, and we got to get a new fridge, and we'll probably do that last, obviously after flooring. I think that's it. Obviously all the walls needs a lot of prep, and probably 2 coats of paint. Let's see, we go with super paint, Irish cream, and I've got an account with them. If you need to let me know, I can get you a better price.